Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Keontae George.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
Let's check out the Stars starting lineup. John Collins out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Keontae George. Then it's Malik Monk. And for Atlanta, we've got Green. Edie out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Black in at the point. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Pass to Mobley. The 3-ball. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Right side Jaquez. Outside Monk. George with it. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Green against Monk. Back to Green. Clock at 6. It's over Monk. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. George feels it out a bit. Fires top of the key. George with another miss.
Team foul call. Number 31. First personal foul, first team foul.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. And so he hits both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Monk passes to Jaquez. Outside Monk. Collins a screen. And it's Monk off the drive. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Mobley. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Green. Baseline jumper right on the money.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Outside Monk. Collins against Mobley. Outside Jaquez. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
And the Stars call time here. we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at Atlanta, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, there's Nashville. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Checking out Atlanta, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now here's Monk. George for three. He drains that one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Black. George defending. There's the triple. Pass to Green. Here's Black. Back to Green. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Nashville. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside Jaquez. Collins outside. Now here's Jaquez. He's closely guarded. Fires from deep. Collins, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Edey. Here's Black. George defending. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. For Nashville, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's George. Really struggled in the loss against Houston. Collins right side. Back to George. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Green in the post. George defending. Floats one. And it's Green missing.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to George. Inside. Here's Collins. Good D by Mobley.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
To the wing, right side. Lets it fly. No good from the wing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's George. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Mobley. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Here's Edey. Mobley, right side. Shoots over Collins. And Mobley gets it to go.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. Castle's checked in for black. And the Stars also making a switch. Tyson's checked in. Pass to George. Jaquez with it. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Now here's Jaquez. Coming off a 16-point game against Houston. Deflected!
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Castle. Jaquez covers. To the middle. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Castle. And Atlanta leads by 6. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
They're also being so active there with their hands on defense. It's paying off with a lot of steals already tonight.
Just 2 to shoot. Collins, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Can't cash in the 10-footer. Nashville has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Now here's George. To the inside. Here's Jaquez. The rebound by Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Here's George, following the score by Atlanta. Collins outside. Back to George. The three is up. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Shoots from 12. Collins with the rebound. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Stars. 8-point game. It's stolen by Green. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's George. Over to the left wing. Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 6. Nashville, no good that time either.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Collins. 23 points his last outing. Here's Jaquez. On target from range. Jaquez has got 6 points.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. He's checked in for the Stars. Karis LeVert comes in for George. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Number 1, Atlanta.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
Atlanta leading by 9. Outside, Green. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
The Stars shooting 33% in the first quarter. LeVert outside. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Tyson. Collins a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Nashville shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Smith, he's checked in for Atlanta. So he gets them both. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Here's Castle. Still without a bucket. With the drive. Second chance shot. Misses the baby hook.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Jaquez, the pass to Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Atlanta leading by 8. Smith outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here.
You talk about a guy who has all the tools and a great work ethic, too. Jabari Smith. Wow.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Jabari Smith taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. The Stars trailing. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. LeVert passes to Jaquez. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. This their first chance this season playing Nashville.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Mobley, left side. Back to Sohan. Launches a three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
The Stars shooting around 35% from the field so far. Jeremy Sohan out there with Castle. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Williams in at the small forward. Here's Jaquez. Rebounded by Castle.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And for the Stars, they've got Karis LeVert. He's out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Mobley, a screen on Jaquez. Castle for three. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea.
Larson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta shooting their fifth free throw of the game here.
One shot.
What's up?
So it's Nashville with it, down by 12. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. LeVert with the ball. No points so far. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Castle. And here's Mobley, covered by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley, no good. And for Nashville, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. LeVert with the ball. Pass to Larson. And he lays it up and in. Larson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Atlanta leading by 10. Williams a screen on Levert. From the baseline, drained it for 2 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Tyson. Outside Johnson. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Smith in the high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And he can play the bully ball inside. Smith Jr., he knows how to use his size and frame.
Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And Atlanta making a change here. Black's checked in. And the Stars also making a switch. Monk, he's checked in for Levert. Smith hits them both.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
And the Stars call time here. Sohan's checked in for Smith. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Number 1, Atlanta.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Monk. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they recover it. 6 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Mobley. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. No good there. Off the double clutch. For Nashville, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jaquez. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's deflected.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Back to Sohan. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Nashville. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyson. Sohan covering. The shot by Tyson, no good. Atlanta leading by 14. And there's the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Now here's Jaquez. Guarded closely. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Jalen Green, he's checked in for Williams. And the Stars also making a switch. Collins checked in. It's both from the stripe. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Tyson. Outside Jaquez. Green against Johnson. Outside Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. George, he's checked in for Tyson. Atlanta leading by 18. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. These are his first free throws of the game.
Keontae George at the line for 2.
That's good from George. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Green with the ball for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Green, a screen. Pass to Black. To the middle. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Monk. Collins with a screen on Green. 6 on the shot clock. Monk against Green. And it's Monk missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. 16 feet out. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Monk. Now George. Collins outside. Sinks it from distance. Collins has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Here's Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 11 points.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
George, a screen on Green. Here's Monk. Can't connect from 14. Atlanta leading by 17. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now Monk. 5 points in the game. Collins outside. No good on the triple.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Sohan. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
George passes to Jaquez. The rebound by Atlanta. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Pass to Green. Mobley outside. Back to Green. Goes back up. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Now here's George. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Jaquez to win the drought. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Sohan. Mobley deciding where to go with it. And it's Green off the drive. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's George. He's got 5. Outside Monk. Unable to get that one.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Edey's checked in for Atlanta.
One shot.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
George outside. Collins a screen. Can they get it? And he can't bank that one in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Monk against Green. Monk passes to George. Pure from three-point range. George has got 8.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Mobley outside. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 16.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Poke loose. Here's Black. George defending. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. From outside the arc. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. 4 seconds left. 2 points. That one goes. Black's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Atlanta on top, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And that's your end of the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You look at Nashville. They haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Stars.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so George will bring it up for Nashville. Edey out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Green, and it's Black in at point guard. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Pass to Mobley. Fires for 3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Green against Monk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Malik Monk picks one up.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Green. And for Nashville, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Collins. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
Nashville shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Collins. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Edey. And the layup is good off the glass. Edey's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Green against Monk. And here's George. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 11.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Black passes to Green. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
31. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green. Both good from the line that time. And for Nashville, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Spins. Right wing. George outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Inside, here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Nashville. Jaquez with it. Green picks him up. The fadeaway. Nashville, no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. Good on the bucket.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Collins outside. To the paint. Here's Monk. It's hauled in by Black. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Mobley up top. Pass to Black. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Evan Mobley.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Green against Monk. Collins with a screen on Green. Pass to George. Collins outside. Shot clock at 5. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mobley. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
George, good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Outside, Green over Monk. That one rolls around and rims out. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Nashville. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
You know what to do. Show us your move.
Castle's checked in for Green. Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially. Number 1, Atlanta.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Mobley, a screen on Jaquez. Sinks that one from the post. 25 points in the game.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
To the middle. Now here's Monk. He's covered closely. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Edey's got 10 points.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
It's Monk on the wing. He's got 5.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
Take a break. Take a break.
Well, another area they've been
shots.
productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
The free throw drops for Monk. And Monk drops them both. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. And the basket by Castle.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's George. 16 points for him. Outside Monk. Back to George. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
For Nashville, Keontae George taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Castle misses. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Nashville. Pass to George. Back to Monk. George outside. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked! Here's Black. Jaquez covers. And there's the drive. Black, no good. Nashville has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Collins outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
3rd personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for Nashville, number 31, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Tyson, he's checked in for Nashville. Good on both. Reed with it. Floats one up. Here's Smith. And the shot's good. Smith's got 5.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For Nashville, they've gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Right side Jaquez. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Smith with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Tyson. Collins outside. Back to Jaquez. There's a screen. looking to end this cold spell. The shot comes out.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Out of bounds. It'll be Stars ball. And Atlanta making a change here. Leafs checked in. Nashville has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. George outside to the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The 3 ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Collins. Davis, he's checked in for Atlanta. And good on the second, so he makes them both. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That man looking good from the line so far this half.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
First one falls. Lewis has checked in for Davis. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Stars. Collins outside. Five to shoot. 4-3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Sohan outside. Driving in. Count it. Good. Sohan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Let's get an update on Jalen Green. What's the status?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. We'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Number 1, Atlanta.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Reed's checked in for Atlanta. And here are the Stars now. And here's Johnson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Reed. Pass to Castle. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
And since the halftime break, Their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
George passes to Jaquez. Here's Larson, covered by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tyson. Nashville, no good that time either. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Sohan, the pass to Williams. Smith with it. George defending. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Jaquez, the pass to George. Off the mark there with a 3. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Sohan with the ball. Johnson on him. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Smith. Give him 8 points now.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Jaquez. And again, unable to change momentum here. Left side, Williams. Picked by Smith. To the inside. Here's Tyson. Keeps it alive at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Atlanta on top, opening up a huge gap. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Castle. On the court for Nashville, we've got John Collins. Karis LeVert is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Johnson, and it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Sohan. And it's off from three-point range. And for Nashville, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Collins. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Smith passes to Sohan. Soft touch off the glass.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Stars. Outside Johnson. Pass to Collins. Here's Tyson. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams on the wing. Here's Castle. Monk covers. Smith inside. Johnson on him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Jabari Smith taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because Then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Shot clock at 5. LeVert outside. Off target with the 3.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Here's Ware. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Collins, left side. Back to Monk. Collins a screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Monk missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Castle. There's the 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Tyson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Atlanta making a change here. Leafs checked in. And Nashville making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up top.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. LeVert passes to Collins. Back to LeVert. It's Monk on the wing. LeVert left side. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Castle. Monk covers. Pass to Leaf. Smith outside. Here's Castle for 3. The Stars pull in the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Monk passes to LeVert. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Here's Castle. Monk covers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc, the 3, Smith. Drops in the 3. Smith's got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Outside Monk. Pass to Tyson. Collins with a screen on Williams. Shot is up. And there are the Stars. Another bucket. Atlanta's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Smith with a screen on Collins. The 15-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so Monk will bring it up for the Stars. Here's Tyson. Pass to Monk. To the middle. Here's LeVert. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Castle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here we go. And Williams punches it home.
Great defense from Smith, getting the steal that started the break.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. So it's Nashville with it. Now Monk. Inside. It's tipped. Sohan with the ball. Picked up by Collins. And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Castle. Here's Leaf. Sohan outside. Lets it go from deep. Got a hand on it. Here's LeVert. And a nice finish on the layup. LeVert's got 7 now in this quarter. Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And here's Smith. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
The shot by Tyson, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. And Atlanta misses again. The Stars have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Let's go with a 3. That shot missing. And for Nashville, they're shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Count it.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Castle. Cans it with nobody near him. Here's LeVert. Collins outside. Here's Tyson. Pass to Collins. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it looks like the Stars will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Nashville making some changes. Jaquez comes in for Tyson. And it's Keontae George in for LeVert. Three on the clock. Monk off the window. It's good.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Pass to Smith. Elbow shot on the way. Connects. The jumper drops. Smith's got 11 points here in the second half.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
Outside Jaquez. From downtown, it's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one. Now here's Sohan. Pass to Foster. All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
And he makes a first. That one's no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Nashville. Pass to Jaquez. From deep. It's hauled in by Foster.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Sohan outside. Smith with a screen on George. Here's Sohan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Keontae George.
Man, good whistle there.
Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
First free throw is good. Davis, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both shots good from the stripe. And for Nashville, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Collins outside. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Davis with it. Smith with a screen on George. And it's Davis penetrating. Pass to Castle. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. Here's Sohan. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Sohan's got 12 points in just the second half. The Stars shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. George outside. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Monk against Davis. The rebound by Atlanta. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. George defending. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the Stars, Malik Monk. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Monk drops them both. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Now here's Sohan. George defending. And here's Sohan. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.